day 4 ASD. It feels like we've been through a journey together. May, September, and now we're here in Bangkok, the ASD, the 7th edition.
And it's not finished.
And it's not finished yet. Are you satisfied so far?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Which is not, which I wouldn't have said that when we opened the Asian side, but after these 3 days and nearly 4, because all the attendants, and there are more than 300, are happy. But basically, it's very, very simple. If the attendants are happy, I can feel that I did the job properly and that it worked. And it did work.
Why were they happy? What makes them happy?
Well, you know, it's very simple as well. First, most of them did at least one agreement, one contract, one sale or one pre-sale or one co-production deal, at least. Second, they all met new people they didn't know before, and they feel like they can do a part of the road with. So it's very important. And 3, they understood that Southeast Asia is a growing market where it is possible to work, where they can sell their stuff and discover new stories to tell. So that all together, and it was very, very convivial, and it was easy to meet people, and a very good venue, and that's it. It's the food was good.
This is the 7th edition of ASD, but it's the first time in Bangkok. So how is it different from the previous 6?
It's like if you were asking me what are the differences between Japan, Korea, China, and Thailand.
No, in terms of, well, the mood and tone, because this is a marketplace.
It is smaller than what we did in China, but just because the China domestic market is so huge that we had 350, 400 Chinese producers and broadcasters, and Thailand is smaller. So we are about at the same, a little bit smaller, but at the same level as what we did in Kuala Lumpur 3 years ago. So it's okay. I wasn't expecting more than that, but I hope that in the future the Southeast Asia market will grow up a little bit. It still needs to grow up and to professionalize itself. And also you need to have more ASEAN countries co-production and work. So you have, they have very little basically of work between Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia. So I think that's the next step.
Is it rude to ask which market is more efficient? Because this is a marketplace for documentaries, and we want it to stay in Bangkok. Is it possible?
I think it's possible because Bangkok is a perfect hub for all Asia and for Southeast Asia, of course. And people are really happy to come here. It's easy. There is no visa or no any kind of difficulty. And everybody is welcome in Thailand. So it's no problem. Yes, Bangkok could be the platform. Could be the platform. I think that the professional people, the documentary or factual industry must be a little bit more organized and active.
Active, yeah, that's important. So that's room for improvement.
Yes.
For us as a country or as a host country. And Since this is a market, so we have to talk about the elements of the market. We have buyers and sellers and then products. So can you walk me through like each element of this market? Who are the buyers? Who are the sellers? And do we have enough materials for them to look at?
I think one of the reasons of the success of this Asian side is that we have had 91, if my figures are right, and if it's not 91, it's 90 or 92.
Yeah.
Well, let's say 90.
Over
we
90,
have
yes.
had over 90 buyers and commissioning editors. This is huge. This is a big number. It means a third of the attendance. Means that, imagine what it means. It means that if one buyer for two producers, okay, it's an incredible ratio.
Yeah.
That's the reason why everybody is happy. Because it was easy for the producers to catch the buyers. And the buyers were happy to have content. So maybe we were lacking, maybe we did not have enough content for the number of buyers we had.
Yeah. So
You see? So that's why I think even from Thailand, I think some of them did, but some of them didn't prepare properly.
Then give us time. We will do better next year. And why should those who missed this year consider coming to ASD, let alone the location or the host country?
No, it's, I don't know. I think it's partly a lack of confidence. It's partly a lack of understanding of what we do. It's a part of the Thai producers or broadcasters are not so, except maybe MCOT, are not so trained and experienced on the international market. They don't show up oftenly around. So they are not very used to co-produce, or they are not very used to that. So they don't know what it means, I think, most of them. I think the good points, one of the good points of Asian side here is that the Thai professionals could see through the pitch, through the panels, through the one-to-one meeting, they could see that, yes, there are good projects coming from Indonesia, coming from, well, some from Thailand too, but basically most of their projects are not at the standard level, international standard level we have in the pitch and so on. So it's good. I hope it's going to
Inspire
pull
them.
out
Pull up, yeah.
the quality.
And for buyers who missed this event, especially from Europe, from America or other region than Asia, why should they consider coming to ASD?
They would come to ASD when they will see that the quality, the type of projects is a little bit better.
And what needs to be done to make it suitable or to catch their attention? Because you said that Asian documentaries are up and coming. It's a new content.
These guys, the big guys, let's say, from the Western world, they need stuff with quality standards. And they need to be sure that these standards are going to be delivered. And they need stories certainly more global, or they need more projects which are already co-produced by, an Asian producer, fine, but a Western producer they know and they trust him. It's a matter of trust. It's a matter of, and you know, it must be, and we start to have some. We selected some, but it must be stories, even though it's local stories, but which have an international appeal and a global interest. And there are not so many, not enough for them, or they don't know yet. But yes, they could find, let's say, wildlife stuff, for example. There is a story, a Malaysian producer pitched a series here, a wildlife series, which she is going to shoot in Borneo. She is not known on the wildlife field. But the NDR channel, Germany NDR channel, which is one of the best place for wildlife stuff, they didn't commit for the series because they don't know each other, because it's too much money to give to somebody you have never been working with.
So trust.
But they made an agreement yesterday for working together on another project. So they are going to start working together.
To build the trust. Yeah. So
That's very positive.
and this market allows that to happen.
Exactly.
Networking,
Exactly.
bonding, and
Yeah.
establishing trust. Yeah, that's good. Well, we hope you bring it back to this region again, or this country again.
Hopefully.
Wishing you all the best, Yves. Thank you so much for bringing
Thank you,
this event
Yves.
to Thailand.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.